So, welcome to our Stanford College Football Dynasty. We'll start with the team. I think that's the best place to start here. So, for this season, we've got QB Elijah Brown, running back Micah Ford, and Cole Tabb. We'll be seeing some of them both, and we'll probably even see some of Cedric Irvin and even Chris Davis Jr., I promise. Let's see, receiver. We got CJ Williams, Caden High, Bryce Farrell, Jordan Onavule, Miles Libman, Marcus Brown, David Pantelis. Marcus Brown's probably going to be really good. I hope he doesn't transfer away or anything. Let's see over at tight end. Sam Roush. That will be just for the first season here, but hey, while we're getting started, that's a pretty good piece to have in the offense. Benji Blackburn, Brendan Doyle, Peyton Warford. I like the tight end room. Definitely do. We got Nicky Prongos at left tackle. We got Jack Layer at left guard. They both seniors. No, one's a senior, one's a junior. At center, we got two seniors, Fisher Anderson and Nathan Majah. Right guard, we've got Simeon Pell and Lorenzo Owens. Right tackle, we got Charlie Simons and Khalil House. Okay, Hutink. I thought that said. I thought that was Charlie Hotlink. I was like, this dude's named after a hot dog. Let's see. At left edge, we have Anthony Franklin, Omar Staples, Joe Ajayan. Right edge, we've got Zach Roll, Clay Patterson, Adam Shovlin. Defensive tackle, Braden Macarrea, Alinika, Zach Bucky, Benedict Yuma, Jacoby Murray, and Cole Freehiller. Sorry that I'm butchering these names here. Speaking of butchered names, at our left outside linebacker, we've got Tavaru Tafiti, Trey Williams, Dylan Stephenson, and Mickey Vaccarello. At middle linebacker, Matt Rose, S.A. Dubry, Zach Johnson, Hunter Barth. Right outside, Josiah Galvin, Wilfredo Abar, Ernest Cooper. Cornerback, we got Colin Wright, Brandon Nicholson, Cam Richardson, Jordan Washington. Free safety, Mitch Lieberg, Jalen Day Sumlin. Strong safety, Scotty Edwards and Jay Green. Kicker, we've got Emmett Kennedy. And punter, we've got Aiden Flintoft. And so, that's the roster we're working with. And now we're mostly going to be focused on the offensive portion, because with this, we're starting as an offensive coordinator and going from there, eventually be a head coach and stuff like that as we get new jobs. And so, just to see here, you see, Stanford's been struggling for a bit here since 2018. They haven't been to a bowl, and they haven't seen over 4 wins either since then. And so we're looking to change that. We've got a 1-year contract, so if stuff doesn't go good this first year, they could pack us up, send us out the door, and we'll be looking for a new job elsewhere. Another thing to note before we get into it definitely is conferences. I've changed some up. Some of what they've got in real life, and some just adding my own touch to things. So we've got the new Pac-12 conference. San Diego State, Stanford, which is Washington State, UCLA, Utah State, California, USC, Texas State, Fresno State, Utah, Oregon State, UNLV, Boise State, and Washington. Mountain West changed a little bit as we've added North Dakota State. They've got San Jose State, added North Illinois, Wyoming, added UTEP, got Hawaii, Colorado State, Nevada, New Mexico, and added Tulsa. In the MAC, the only team we've added here is Sacramento State, as they join us. Conference USA is all the same. Sun Belt, because Texas State is now in the Pac-12, Louisiana Tech takes their place in the Sun Belt. And then in the ACC, we went ahead and gave them Maryland back. So Maryland is back in the ACC. American Conference, pretty much the same outside of Tulsa going. Big 12, we gave them Nebraska, as we took Utah from them, but they did get to keep Arizona and Arizona State. And then Big 10, they lost out on UCLA, Washington, stuff like that, but they did keep Oregon. And so they kept Oregon and gained Notre Dame. Notre Dame is finally in a conference here, as they will be representing the Big 10. And yeah. And so now that we got the conferences out of the way, let's go ahead and look at this week. As you saw, we have a bye week, and we'll go into who we've got in the recruiting section in a sec. So week 0 has a lot more games than I was anticipating. Man, I didn't think it would be this many, but Arizona State versus Missouri. Maybe a potential upset by Missouri, but I don't think so. Nevada, Utah State, Utah, Cincinnati, Sacramento State's first game in FBS actions against Iowa. That's torture. SMU and Missouri State. North Dakota State's first game in the FBS is against UConn. So they don't even face a team with a conference. They're facing UConn. Jacksonville State and UTEP. BYU's got East Carolina, Michigan State, Boston College, Washington State, James Madison, Oregon State and Tulsa, Texas State and Louisiana, Maryland and Rutgers, Western Kentucky and Sam Houston, Fresno State and Kansas, UAB and Tennessee, California and Louisville, UNLV and Colorado State, Washington and Wisconsin, Nebraska, USC, gonna be a pretty good one, I think. West Virginia and Pittsburgh could be a good one. Definitely, actually, the backyard brawl. Iowa State and Kansas State, that's a good game. So yeah, there's plenty of good games here. I'm surprised. I don't think I saw. Yeah, I'm surprised Georgia Tech isn't playing week 0. They usually do. And so we'll do our recruiting real quick, and then we'll see from there how everything is looking in terms of how this week goes for those teams playing. So I'll see y'all in week 1. But first, let's go ahead and look through this recruiting class. I understand some people like Paul Francis here aren't a gym, and they got that X, so it means they're a 3-star actually. But with where our team's at right now, I think 3 stars will help us too. And so I do think that they'll be help to us, but we'll of course prioritize people like Corbin Cook over Paul Francis. But you see, the main stuff I'm focusing on for next year, we've got receivers, some tight ends, got right tackle and left tackle, right guards, a left guard and a center. We've got a right edge, 2 left edges, some defensive tackles, some left outside and right outside linebackers, a middle linebacker, and then we got our defensive backs here and a kicker. And so those are the people that we're going to be aiming to try to get onto our team next year. And so yeah, with that, I'll see you on week 1. Alright, and here we are in week 1. Delaware comes in here 1-0. Oh, I forgot to show the schedule the first time around, so I'll show our schedule for the season 2 here in a sec. Let's go through this real quick and see if there was any upsets or anything like that. North Texas beat West Michigan. Texas, San Jose State. Kansas State barely pulls it out against Iowa State. Delaware, I would say, would probably be an upset over Louisiana Tech. We'll hope that they're not about to pull off another upset against us. Pittsburgh beats West Virginia. Nebraska goes down to USC. UCLA starts off the season with a victory over Northwestern. San Diego State beats Wyoming. Washington goes down to Wisconsin though. UNLV over Colorado State. Louisville and California in a low-scoring battle where Louisville pulls it out. Tennessee over UAB. Okay. Kansas shuts out Fresno State. Western Kentucky demolishes Sam Houston. Maryland loses to Rutgers. Texas State gets a dub at their first game of the season. Tulsa beats Oregon State. Washington State goes down to James Madison. A lot of Pac-12 teams seem to be falling that first week. Boston College over Michigan State. BYU over East Carolina. UTEP shuts out Jacksonville State. North Dakota State gets shut out by UConn. SMU but beats Missouri State 56-21. Sacramento State also gets shut out, so we'll be looking to see between North Dakota State and Sacramento State who can get their first points of this season in FBS. Cincinnati over Utah 49-27. Utah State over Nevada 45-37. And then, see what I tell you? Missouri could be the ones to pull off an upset over Arizona State, and look, they did it. 26-24. Missouri manages to take that one. And so now, let's show our schedule for the season. Here we go, team schedule. So we're starting with Delaware here. Next week we'll be playing Arizona. Then we have a bye, and then we're into conference play for 4 games. UNLV, followed by Boise State, USC, UCLA. Then we get non-conference, but North Carolina, so still going to be a tough one. Then Utah State, back to conference play, Fresno State, Washington. And then we get a bye week right before finishing out with California. And then finally, to end the season, a tough game against Notre Dame we have to play. And so with that being said, I guess let's go ahead and get into the game.
To the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this
one. Open up at home for our fans, treat them to hopefully a victory to start the season. And do keep in mind we are the offensive coordinator, and so with that being said, we will only be playing the offensive possessions until we get a head coaching job. I guess this game we can just like pretend that we're playing against Michigan, because that's basically how they look.
The Blue Hens will put total leather to crank us up.
Alright. We just gotta really focus on not being their second upset back to back. I don't wanna be that. Alright, we're going to start the game off with some running action. Try to assert our dominance on the ground so that we can control this game.
Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock.
There we go, broke a tackle. That's what we need right there. That's exactly what we need. Hey, if it's working, I want to keep asserting our dominance on the ground.
And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat and the process of cooling things off.
I'm telling you, we're just going to keep asserting that dominance for right now to start that game. And see, now we got Cole Tab in, so we're giving our starter a little bit of break, so we're not just going to completely destroy their legs and stuff all game. We can share the love.
The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters.
One of our linemen just went down with injury. That is not good. We already don't have the best line. We don't need to be having an even worse line, you know. There's an open pass. First throw looking good. Dislocated his finger. We'll have him back later. We just bring him to me. Bring him to me. I'll just pop that right back in. Get him right back out there.
Brown wants to pass.
Open man. No reason to pass on that.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first.
See, I feel this first game's going to be a nice little warm-up for us on the season. And then when we get to the other games, we won't be as rusty. Look at that. Nice spin, nice spin. I do think that this schedule that we have with the newly reformed Pac-12 is definitely going to be a difficult one on us. But there's our star tight end right there. And as long as we can rely on him through the season like he's Travis Kelce for our team. I know we don't have a Mahomes and stuff like that, but as long as he can be our Travis Kelce, we will be fine. I don't know.
He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This
We're not giving up. We won't. We want it.
They'll go for it on 4th down.
We want it.
They knock him down, but he gets enough to get.
It's a nice little first right there.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to.
See, we're going to take off again, and the running game really carrying us here early, as we'll see if we'll get that extra point, and we do. Defense holds them. Our defense is able to hold them, and so now we've got the ball back with a little bit of a cushion with that 1 touchdown lead. We need to go ahead and get our starter back out here, though. I think that was our 3rd string I just put in, but you know what? I talked about sharing the love earlier. Let's share it. Let's get him in here. Yeah, that was definitely the 3rd string. But here we go. Oh, but he gets a big run. See, we're cooking as a team here. There's not just one person dominating. We're moving as a unit. Nice little 4 yards. We're not going to complain about that at all. Let's get Davis in here too. I'm telling you, let's share it all the way around. I don't know. Almost got that first.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on.
Oh yes, there's a good hole there. It's beautiful.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration.
See, and now we've been running it all over them that they'll probably go bite on this run, and we're going to have Farrell wide open. And they did not. I was completely wrong, but the run paid off. They didn't believe that we would run it again. They said, oh, you've ran it 9 out of 10 times? No way you're doing it again. Not possible. Nothing really open there for the run, so now we definitely probably need to go ahead and take a pass. Or they think we're going to pass it. I see a hole open, and I say we run it, and then we pass it. We make this a lot shorter of a pass that we have to get. Okay. So now we just got to throw this ball 3 less yards to get that first.
Not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just
I see it.
that run altogether.
Yes. Kept feet in bounds. Look at that. I honestly have no idea who's getting this ball. Okay, that's who. It worked. It worked. 5 yards. I like how this offense is moving. If we can do this against everyone all year, we're going to be a pretty good team. But I think when we get to tougher opponents, it's going to be a lot more difficult for us to be moving the ball.
see if these guys can get back in the game as went to the running game on first down.
So here to
Now
open
they
up the
come
second
again.
quarter, we're either going to look for our star tight end, and if he's not there, we're just going to hand it off.
On the run, it's Ford.
And I think they kind of shut down both there. I didn't see either one there.
Pickup at all
So
on that
we're going to have to pass it again, but we've shown we have the ability to pass it when we need to.
third down, 2 for 2
And that's
on
going to be the
this
case
drive.
again to Farrell wide open, but did someone hold? That's the question. Did this guy they're showing on the screen hold? And he did. Nicky Broncos
Very productive play
letting
until
down
it
your
was
city
flagged
right
out
now.
for a penalty, and they'll go
Your
back to
whole
work.
city being let down by you.
And they've converted their
Crazy.
first 2 third down opportunities, but a third and
Alright,
long
let's see
is
if
a
we can get
different
this a
animal.
lot longer. Again to Farrell, and he got it. He got it. Let's go.
It's first down at the 27. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Alright. So we were able to get that there. And just try to find the
And down
holes.
on the play as the officials
Nicky
take a break
Prongos
to
is
be
now
checked
hurt.
out.
That's
After
not
picking
good.
up a couple at 2nd and 8.
One of their players also went down, but we just lost another O lineman here.
Out of the gun to give to the
Crazy.
There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground.
That's a
and
good
he
one. That's a good
continues
one.
to make plays. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting
Keep
it right
going.
together.
Oh, 73. He backed right into me.
And they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't.
I do hope Prongos is okay, though, because he's one of our higher rated linemen. But first, Roush is able to get into the end zone for us. Let's go. 14-0. 3 minutes left here in the second. And this game's looking pretty good for us. Oh my, we just found a big hole. This may be 21-0. If he can outrun these defenders, we try to cut it back, and we just can't quite get it all the way there, but what an impressive run. Oh my. At some point, you got to assume that they'll start thinking maybe we're going to run it.
With a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory.
Ooh,
That's caught. It's
little check down there. Just I was a little worried about the pressure. Kind of got in my head.
No doubt.
Let's see what we can do here. Back-to-back passing plays. They've never seen that by us. We'll get to our star tight end. And here we go. We got them scrambling out here for sure. They have no idea what we're about to hit them with. Farrell just able to get it. He fights and fights, and that's what we want on this team. Fighters. Let's go. Let's try to get a big run here. Oh, he just demolished Micah. But, hey, we got a good 6-yard pickup there. Let's see what else we can get.
Moving out of the pocket.
Oh, we're able to get an opening there. We'll go down with it.
For the first down, and he slides in safely. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Running back searching for a hole.
All right, there we go. Big run. Big run by Micah. That sets us up perfectly. And then in the most likely situation for us to run, we're going to hit them with a pass. They never saw it coming. Never saw it coming. Another touchdown as we go up 21-0. Let's see if our defense can get us another stop. And they bend a little bit, but they did not break. We can say that much. They did not break. It's now 21-3. And they hold them again. So now 21-3 here in the third quarter. Let's go. And oh, I was trying to go deep, but I got hit. I think we stick to what's been dominating for us. Get back on the ground. And we just barely get back to the line of scrimmage. This one actually may result in a punt. This isn't good. This is not good. We're going to hope it doesn't, but Farrell, once again, magic finding himself open every time. Crazy work we got here. Yeah, we're really trying to change it up on them and just get another score that kind of just seals this game away. Oh, we had Farrell there, but the pass hits him in the ankles. We can't be doing that. Cannot be doing that. All right, we got our tight end open. Just throwing it in there. I like it. Now they're definitely ready for the run, but guess what? We just feel that we're better. And we are. We are. Sorry, Delaware. Y'all may have got your win last week, but not this week. Not upsetting us. There's our star player. We got find Roush for the 5th time today. Only 41 yards, but they've all been needed catches for sure. And we try to find them again, but get hit in the back as we're trying to make the pass. And Elijah Brown is a freshman here, so keep in mind we could end up having him around for a while. As, man, they finally do get us to punt. You know, we're still up 21-6. Nothing to worry about just yet, especially if we can just get this in the end zone. But you know, oh no, now our quarterback's hurt. Oh my, this has been a horrible day for injuries for us. I could tank our season having Elijah Brown just out. Find an opening there. Let's get him down. Okay, he just bruised his shoulder, look. I think this is a winnable enough game that we need to protect some of our starters. Let's get that wide open, man. Let's not even worry about getting hit. Let's play it safe. This is what we need to do. We'll slowly move our other receivers in to play.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Irvin.
Good job getting back to the line at least so we don't lose anything. Now let's see what some of these backups can do out here. We'll take the easy pass, easy dive route.
At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here.
I'm liking that right now. We almost got 200 yards rushing. That's great. We just got to finish off this quarter. As long as nothing crazy happens, we should have a first victory of the season secured and in the bag. I don't like that we got Elijah back out there. I'm definitely going to have to sell them out. So 1 sec on that.
Down and they've got it at the 33.
So we've got him changed out so we don't got to worry about him getting a worse injury or anything. Trying to let the second team play a little bit free so that I can actually have a chance to see what they can do. That was a nice catch, getting smoked over the middle by catching that hospital ball almost, but it worked out. See, Irvin's all right, but let's see some more of Davis. Wide open. Almost gets the first, almost. Let's see if Chris Davis can do it. Go, go, that's in. Yes, sir. And I think that one puts it out of reach for sure. It's got to. Our defense just hold them one more time. And up 28-14. It's now a 14-point game. 2 possessions. Definitely not out of reach yet. But again, as long as nothing crazy happens, we should be good. I am playing a bit risky by passing the ball and stuff. But again, trying to see what the second unit's got in them. What they're built like. There goes some nice blocking there. Nice blocking for sure.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short.
See if we can get this 3rd and short, and we do.
He's got it.
Easy.
Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate.
Good job, team. I'm telling you, we're just a well-oiled machine this game. I understand it's an easier opponent than we'll be playing all season, but hey, it's week 1. A lot of teams do it. It's okay. We get to see what we could be, our potential. Oh, I almost throw what should have definitely been a pick. Very, very glad it was not. That's scary. Boom, look at that. Oh my God, holding again. I'm betting on everything it's holding. Looky there. Who's crushing my dreams today? Jack Layer. Ruining everything.
Take a touchdown off the board after that play. On 3rd and long, you left.
That's so sad. But look, we'll just do it again. We're that nice, we'll do it twice. Easy work. Easy work. I hope his parents had the DVR on for that one. And look at that stop. We get a quick stop, honestly. That's just all that was. Let's try to put it in the end zone again. I know this is a little bit unsportsmanlike, but hey, our kids have been waiting all season for this. Our students, our fans in the crowd have been waiting all season for this. We got to show them everything we got.
Continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really good things. And I like.
Look at that. And he got it. We're making everyone proud out here. He's a pocket passer too. That's crazy. He's got a lot of speed for a pocket passer. But just like that, we take game 1. Good stuff. Very excited about that. 113 and 3 touchdowns for playing like 2.5 quarters. Pretty solid.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Now let's look at the stats before we go. And 9 for 10, 121 yards and a touchdown, and 14 for 18, 113 and 2 touchdowns. Rushing, 13 for 66, 6 for 75, 5 for 24 and 1, 2 for 26. Receiving, 5 for 41 and 1 touchdown. Good stuff by Roush. Farrell was saving us not once, not twice, but like 3 of those 4 catches saved us out of tough situations. 3 for 71 by Onaview. Pretty solid job all around. The only person that gave up a sack is Nicky Prongos, who's supposed to be like our second best. No, he's our best lineman, I think. Yep. And he's the only one that gave up a sack. We got to talk to him a little bit, get his head on straight. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and we will see y'all next week as we take on Arizona. Hopefully that goes well for us.